Hi guys! So today I'm going to do a video for you on my postpartum fitness journey slash fitness routine that I've been doing since having my baby. I am officially 6 months postpartum, and I'm just gonna talk to you a little bit of what I've been doing the past 6 months to get back into shape. So to let you see where I was starting off at, this is me 4 weeks postpartum before I started any strenuous activity. And at the end of this video, I'm going to do a big reveal and show you what I look like now. And yes, I will be in a bathing suit. And yes, it might even be a bikini so that you can see there's no airbrushing, no photoshopping, nothing. Just me and where I'm at 6 months postpartum. So let's start back at the beginning when I got pregnant. I was literally in the best shape of my life. I had just finished completing the 2014 bikini series from Tone It Up, and I will go ahead and link Tone It Up's YouTube channel and their website below. If you check out their YouTube channel, they have all of their workouts listed and they're all for free, and it's really great workouts, so check them out. So yeah, I had actually won a runners-up prize in the bikini series in 2014, so that was really cool. I actually submitted my before and after pictures to Tone It Up the day I found out I was pregnant, so that was kind of cool. Now, I did stay pretty active during my pregnancy. I tried to work out 2 to 3 times a week. I did a lot of yoga. But if you want to see another video on exactly what I did during my pregnancy to stay in shape, go ahead and let me know in the comments below, and I'll do a video detailing exactly what I did when I did it and what I thought was the most beneficial exercises and why I thought it was great that I stayed active during my pregnancy. So I did gain about 35 to 40 pounds while I was pregnant, and I had a natural childbirth, so I didn't have any major constraints holding me back after baby was born. I started walking about 7 to 10 days after she was born. I walked outside for a little bit. We got a treadmill. I walked on the treadmill. I just felt like walking gave me a little more energy, and it just made me feel good to get out, get some fresh air, just get the blood pumping, you know? It was just good to do. So at about 4 weeks postpartum, I did start incorporating some lightweight arm exercises into my walking, and I did start increasing my walking pace and the amount of time I was walking. So when I started walking, it was about 15 to 20 minutes I would walk, and then about 4 weeks out, I started walking about a half an hour at a time. Just remember not to push yourself too hard those first couple weeks, because your body is still healing and it needs that time to really get back to where it was before. You'll have plenty of time to push yourself in the future. Now, you may not even feel like you have the energy to do any of this, but just try to get 30 minutes in, whether it's walking or dancing around the house, entertaining your baby, just to get that blood pumping and your heart going. It's great for your body, and it's great for your mentality, really. It's also very important to remember your nutrition. Nutrition is more than half the battle in losing weight and getting your body back. So what I had done while I was pregnant, I actually prepped a lot of food in advance and put in the freezer. That way I knew when baby came and life got hectic, I had healthy options very quick just to grab out of the freezer and go. And I didn't have to worry about eating the processed foods from the grocery store or wherever. I had my own food that I made. I knew what ingredients were in. I also could do a video on meal prepping, like how I did it, what I made, how long it took, all that jazz. Just go ahead and leave me a comment below saying you'd like to see that, and I could do a separate video on that for you. So I was cleared by the doctor at 6 weeks to go forth and live prosperous. Just go ahead and do what I wanted to do. I was healed, good to go. So luckily, it just so happened that I was cleared the same week the 2015 bikini series started. I know, coincidence, right? So I went ahead and jumped right on into the bikini series. I was very excited to start the 2015 bikini series because I had seen such great results with the 2014 that I couldn't wait to just jump right in. The bikini series, like I said, is offered by Tone It Up, and it's a very strict eating routine and exercise routine, but it's all free. They give you the workouts, they give you the videos to follow. It's all right there online for you to do. So I jumped in, I was ready to go. My body was definitely not where I left off. So I started slow. I wasn't doing as many reps as they were doing in their videos, and I definitely modified most of the exercises the first 3 to 4 weeks. But guess what? I was exercising, I was doing it, and that's what's most important. You don't have to look exactly like them in the videos. As long as you're trying your hardest and you're getting your blood pumping and your heart going, that's all that matters. I also started the Couch to 5K app, and this app helps you to start running basically. It will give you walking and running intervals, starting with mostly walking, and it will build you up to running 30 minutes at a time. You just start it. It's about 3 times a week, and it'll tell you when to walk, when to run, and builds up your stamina. And it's a really great app for people who haven't ran before or haven't ran in a long time. Since I hadn't ran since about week 16 in my pregnancy, I decided to start that and start slow and steady so that there was no injuries or I would hurt myself. I'm currently back to running 2 to 3 times a week for 30 minutes, and it's roughly about 3 miles. And I will do Tone It Up or a toning workout 2 to 3 times a week also. After the bikini series, I was about 6 pounds away from my pre-baby weight, which I thought was fantastic. It took me 9 months to grow that baby inside of me, so it's gonna take me some time to get my body back to where it was before. So where am I at now? I am back to work full-time, so things start to get a little crazy with a baby, working, getting up, cleaning, cooking. So I try to work out 3 to 5 times a week. I'll alternate between running a day and doing some toning workout another day. And I do it for about 30 minutes a day. I also, if I feel like I need to change it up, I'll follow the Tone It Up routine, or I will just decide that Tuesdays I want to do arms and abs, and Thursdays I want to do legs and butt. I just try to change it up as much as possible so that I don't get bored with my workout, because if you're bored, you're not motivated to work out. So just try to change it up, keep it active, keep it fun, do what you like to do. I will actually decide on Sunday usually what my workouts are going to be for the week, so that there's no guessing as to what I'm gonna do that day. I have it written down, and it's really empowering to be able to check that off your list that you completed it for that day. I'm a list person, and checking anything off a list feels great to me. I don't know about you. That may be just me, but I like being able to just scribble that workout out that I did it. So now, here's the big reveal, guys. Pale white vampire skin and all. Now, I'm sure there's a million flaws I can pick out about my body, just like any woman can. But guess what? I'm not perfect. Nobody is. And we all need to realize that we don't have to be perfect. Our body does not have to look like the models or the movie stars or whoever we're comparing our bodies to. That's not what matters. What matters is that you're eating healthy and that you are exercising. And what body that you got is perfectly fine because you're healthy. And that's number 1. My biggest advice when figuring out your fitness routine is make sure to give yourself leeway. You don't have to pressure yourself into working out 6 days a week. And if you don't, feeling guilty that you didn't work out a day. And if you want to go out with your coworkers and have a hamburger, do it. Or you want to go out with your girlfriends and have dinner and drinks, do it. Life is short. It's most important that we're enjoying life because we only get one. And as long as you're eating healthy most times and you're working out 3 to 5 times a week, that burger or those drinks is not gonna derail your journey to a healthier body, trust me. If you missed a day or two of working out, don't get down on yourself and think all is lost. Just jump right back in where you left off. It's completely fine. Being healthy is part of a lifestyle, and guess what? Fun is permitted. Now let me step off my soapbox and wrap this chatty video up with the main points that I've discussed. First, start slow. Go at your own pace and listen to your body. That's most important. Second, work your way up to more strenuous activities. You don't have to jump right in right away. Third, work out 3 to 5 days a week for half an hour. That's really all that you need. Make sure to incorporate running or cardio like walking, dancing, anything like that, and toning. It's important to do both because they work out different parts of your body. And like I said, I followed an 8-week, very strict schedule, 6 weeks out, but you don't have to do that. It's what fits in your lifestyle. And finally, eat healthy most of the time and have fun. If you guys like this kind of video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye! Being a full-time mom, I have mastered these hacks to maximize my sleep time and get to work by 6:30 a.m. every weekday.